If you're thinking about making a move here to the state of Utah, in Salt Lake County specifically, you probably want to know what the homes look like. Well, in today's video, we're taking a look at some of the homes that are currently on the market under $750,000. Now I'm going to break this down to homes under $500,000, and then we'll take a look at homes from $500,000 to $750,000. So make sure you stay till the end, because we're going to look at some amazing homes that you can get that are currently available in the Utah real estate market. Let's get into it. All right, so let's jump into checking out some of these first homes. So first off, we're going to look at some of the homes that are currently on the market that just hit the market within the last couple days, and then we're going to take a look at some of the homes that have been sitting on the market for a little bit longer. So we can kind of compare, what you can get versus, taking a look at some of those that haven't sold yet. So first, we have this home here in Salt Lake City. It's around the, Taylorsville and West Valley area. It's currently priced at just under $500,000. It's a 2,120 square foot house. Looks like 6 bedroom, 2.5 bathrooms, built in 1986. So let's take a look at that here. So like I said, this is currently priced at just under $500,000. You can see that it has what looks to be the wood flooring and probably laminate here in the kitchen area. But this seems to be a little bit of a larger home as far as bedrooms. One of the things that you may have to look out for homes that are in the 5 to 6 bedroom range, when they're around the 2,000 square foot range, is that the bedrooms may be a little bit on the smaller side. It's hard to tell from the actual pictures what the size of the bedrooms are. But this home seems to have some decent sized bedrooms. Looks like this bedroom even has its own bathroom, which is not very common unless it's the primary bedroom for some of these older homes. But as you can see, they've done some updating to this house, but looks like there's quite a bit that still needs to be done. But this is a home currently in the $500,000 price range. One of the things that I have to keep in mind that we're also going to be looking at, homes that are under $500,000. This includes single family homes, townhomes, as well as some condos. So something to keep in mind depending on what you're looking for. Obviously, if you're looking for something that's going to be a little bit on the nicer, newer side, they're going to probably have to go with the condo or townhome route if you want to stay under $500,000. Just because if you're looking for single family homes in this price range, not that you can't find nice homes, but they're going to be homes that are a little bit older and have been remodeled. So not something that's fairly new, or that was built fairly new. So here's a townhome here in the Daybreak community here in South Jordan. I have tons of videos about the Daybreak community, so if you have more questions about it, or want to learn more about the Daybreak community, drop a comment in the below, and I can shoot you the link with more information about the Daybreak community. Before we go any further though, I want to know where you're considering making a move from. Where are you currently watching this from? Let me know in the comments. Where are you planning on moving here to the state of Utah from? Are you in Texas, Florida, California? Drop in the comments. Just curious, want to know where you're coming from. But like I said, this is the townhome here currently in the Daybreak community, priced at $434,000, or just over $434,000. One of the things to keep in mind with Daybreak, it does have a little bit of a higher HOA, so something to really consider, as you can see here. But this home is built in 2002, so just a couple years old. So overall, it's going to be in very good condition. This is over on the Watercourse Road, which is on the west side of the Daybreak community. So pretty familiar here with this area, with these townhomes, and like I said, they're very nice. As you can see here, you have that green space there in front of the townhome, which is something that you have the ability to take advantage of. And one of the cool things is that the Daybreak community, takes care of all the landscaping and all the maintenance as far as this. So it's not something that you have to take into your own hands when you're living in a townhome. And then as you can see here, modern look here to the main living room and kitchen area. So very beautiful. You have the Nice ceiling lights, the fan, big windows, which is a really big popular thing, something that people really want. They want to have that natural light. Just makes it a lot the home feel a lot more friendly, and just a lot of time with that natural light just makes it feel a lot more spacious. But as you can see, you have the very nice cabinets, very big windows, looks like on both sides, so you have a lot of natural light, which is very nice. Let's go in here. It looks like you have a little bit of a powder room here, probably on the main floor. The bedroom looks like it's a pretty decent size bedroom here. This is the primary, the owner's suite with the bathroom attached to it, and then you have the closet. Looks like you also have the really big windows here with the owner's bedroom as well. So let's scroll down a little bit further. We have another bedroom. As you can see, this area is a newer area of Daybreak. There's a lot of new construction still happening here in this area, and there's going to continue to be a lot of construction happening over the coming years. But one of the cool things also is that you have over here the water course area, which is an area that you can be able to take a paddle board or a kayak or a canoe during the summer. And this is still being built out, so there's a lot that's going to be happening. Obviously, we're in the winter here, so there's not a whole lot of green that you can see, but I mean, that's all going to be changing in the coming years. But like I said, I have lots of videos of here about the Daybreak community and specifically this area. So drop a comment below if you want to, see that specific video, or you can go through my channel and find those. One of the things to keep in mind here with this Daybreak community is that you don't have a whole lot of space when it comes to parking. So as you can see, like you kind of have a shared driveway with your neighbors. So you don't have a whole lot of space to be able to park your car, in the driveway. So if you have more than 2 cars, or you can't fit your car in your garage, then that's something you're going to have to keep in mind, and have to park one of your vehicles on the street parking. But as you can see, here's some additional pictures of the Daybreak community. A lot of cool things here, and like I said, I talk about them in my other videos. But just to kind of backtrack a little bit, this home is 1,400 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom. So a very nice townhome here in the Daybreak community. Let's take a look at another one here. So this looks to be a condo here in the South Salt Lake area, priced at $309,000, built in 1999, so fairly new, and it's just over 1,000 square feet with two bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. But let's take a look at that here. So first thing right off the bat, you can see that they have done a little bit of upgrades here since they've had it. Probably some paint. They probably replaced the carpet and the flooring, just because it doesn't look like it's original. But as you can see, the cabinets are a little bit outdated, but it is a condo. It's something that, it's smaller, so it's easy for you to be able to remodel and do yourself to whether it be paint or replace them. Also, the appliances are a little bit outdated, but for $309,000, it's a fairly good deal for somebody that's looking to start out and get into their first home, or looking to start out in their first condo, which is a direction that I highly recommend if you're like a single person, or it's just you and your significant other, and you're looking for something smaller. A condo is a great option for you to be able to start out and have your own place. If you're going to be renting, that money that you're paying for rent could potentially be a waste of money. You're not getting anything out of it. And with this, if you're going to be renting a condo, it's better to have your own condo. Be paying your own mortgage, take advantage of the tax benefits, and obviously be able to get some of that back if you decide to sell it or keep it and rent it out. So decent sized bedrooms from what we can see here. You have a nice little, covered patio area, the bathroom. And then typically, with these older condos, you're going to have a covered parking that you're assigned to. Some of the newer condos that are being built over in the Harriman area, those will come with garages. We'll probably take a look at some of those here in just a moment. But like I said, the condos is something that you should really consider if you're looking to stay on the smaller side of the budget, and you don't need a whole lot of space. Then we have here another home here for sale, $475,000. This is in the Salt Lake City area. This one looks like it was built in 1971. Just under 1,700 square feet, 4-bedroom, two bathroom. This one looks like it was recently remodeled, as you can see, brand new paint outside, looking fairly modern. And yeah, as you can clearly see, everything seems to be brand new here on the inside. New flooring, new cabinets, new paint, and even new appliances. So it's looking very nice here. One of the things to keep in mind is that when your home is empty, I mean, it can be a little bit harder to imagine what the home could look like when you make it your own, without having furniture there and seeing what others have done. But it's also being able to move into an older home that has been recently modeled also has its perks and advantages, because a lot of the older things have been updated. A lot of times, like water heaters are replaced, the roofing is checked to make sure that it's good. And then obviously if you have an AC heat unit that is older, they potentially would replace that if they're going for a full remodel. But fairly nice home here in the Salt Lake City area. This right here is one of my favorite townhomes here in the West Jordan area. So this is by a builder here called Garbett Homes. They do very modern homes and townhomes, and they have several different communities here in the West Jordan area. This home, as you can see, is 3 different levels. It says it has a little bit of a basement, but it's only 163 square feet. But it's just under 1,900 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, built in 2023. So this one, nobody has lived in it. But let's go ahead and take a look at it. First off, as you can see, you walk in here, you have that really nice flooring, which Garbett Homes is known for. And then you have a little bit, it looks like a little bit of a living area. It could be like I guess you could use it as an office space if you don't need a whole lot of space. Then we have the kitchen here with the dining room. And then one of the things that I really like about these townhomes is the wood accents they have on their front door and the exterior doors. I just think it gives it a really modern look. It just makes it look very nice. But it looks like the kitchen and the living area here is in the main living area, or the second floor. And then we have a bathroom, and it looks like the main bedrooms are all up on the 3rd floor. But one of the things that I really like about these homes, or these townhomes, is that they're 3 different levels, right? So as you walk in, you have your garage there on the back end, and then you walk into the first level, where we have that little space, or that room where you can convert into an office or make it a living area, and then you go upstairs to your main living area and kitchen. But as you can see, very nice home, and it's currently priced at $460,000. And a lot of the cool thing about these homes that are new construction is that these builders are offering some great incentives. These incentives are changing constantly. So depending on when you're looking to buy, it's going to determine what the incentive that they're currently offering is. But a great option here in the West Jordan area, and West Jordan is a great place to live. That's where I currently live as well. And this one has an HOA of $136 a month. But nice thing about HOA, if you don't mind living somewhere in HOA, is that you get that snow removal, trash is paid for, you get access to playgrounds, picnic areas, those type of things. So these are just a couple of the homes here that were listed here in the last few days. Now let's take a look at some of the ones that have been on the market for a little bit longer. So first off the bat, we have this townhome here that has been on the market for 131 days, priced at $440,000. Built in 2017. It's just over 1,700 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom. But let's go in and take a look at it. So as you can see, it's still fairly new looking, right? Not as modern as some of the other townhomes that we looked at that are built in the last few years, but still very nice. You still have access to those garages. You have your bedrooms, your living area there. It looks like it's a little bit of an older carpet there from what we can see here in the picture. But overall, pretty nice townhome. One of the things to consider here with the Harriman area is that it's an area that's growing very fast. And it's going to continue to grow fast here in the next coming years. There's lots happening in that area, and it's someplace that I, if you're looking to be a little bit outside of the city, is somewhere that I would, recommend, just because it's growing very fast, and you have a lot of things that you're going to need within just a few minute drive, so you don't have to drive very far to go find those things. So these condos right here, right now there's quite a bit of them. This builder is called Edge Homes, and they have tons of condos being built right now, and tons of condos that are available. But these are some of my favorite condos here in Salt Lake County, just because they're so modern, they're well built. And they're just, they're a good fit for somebody, like I said, who's a single person, looking to just get into their first home or their first place without having to rent. And they're offering a great incentive right now as well. Looks like these are priced at about $360,000, depending on the level that you want to live. These are 3-level apartments, so they have the main level, second level, and third level. These also have their own garage as well, which is really nice and convenient. But they don't have a whole lot of pictures, but these are a 3-bedroom, two bathroom, just under 1,300 square feet. So if you're going to be renting, you're going to be paying $1,700 to $2,000 a month. This is something that I would highly recommend that you consider, just because these are really nice condos. These are really nice places, and they're in really nice areas as well. And you get access to all the amenities that you would get in a normal apartment, like a gym room, pool, playgrounds. The snow removal is taken care of, and like I said, they're a really good place, for somebody looking to start out. But let's see if we can find one that somebody's reselling, or somebody is selling on their own, and we can kind of take a look at it to see what they look like. But as you can see, a lot of the ones that have been sitting on the market for a little bit longer are these condos, and the reason for that is because this builder has a lot of them. There's different communities, from Harriman, Riverton, even to Saratoga Springs and Lehigh, that are currently being built, and they have a lot of inventory of. But let's take a look at this single family home. As you can see, not a whole lot of single family homes in the under $500,000 price range. A lot of those single family homes are going fairly quickly if they're priced correctly. But as you can see here, this was priced at $495,000. This was built in 1922, so a little bit of an older home, quite a bit older. It looks like a little over 100 years now. This is just under 1,900 square feet, 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom, which is not very convenient for most. But as you can see, the exterior is looking very nice. Gives a little bit of character, just because a lot of the newer homes that are being built, they all look pretty much the same, as you saw on some of those other homes. But looks like this one, they've done a little bit of remodeling. They kept that wood accent, which looks really nice, and they put that wood flooring. Very nice kitchen with cabinets, and looks like some new appliances as well. And these older homes, just because they're a little bit smaller, are going to have a little bit smaller bedrooms as well. So you're not going to get a lot of space, as you can see here from these pictures. But if you need to live downtown, or you want to be closer to downtown, then this is something that you should consider. Just because a lot of the homes that are closer to downtown, or the downtown areas in Salt Lake, they are going to be a little bit on the older side. But you have a decent sized yard there. Looks like it hasn't been landscaped, so it's probably going to need that, especially if you have dogs that you want to get, allow them to run out in the back, just because you don't want to let them out in the snow or in the rain when that turns to mud. But very nice house. Like I said, this is down in the Salt Lake area, or within 5-10 minutes of downtown Salt Lake City. So something to consider, and just a little bit of give you an idea of what the homes that are available down in that area. So here we have another one in Taylorsville. This one is priced at $460,000, just under 1,400 square feet, built in 1966, and then it looks like it's a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bathroom. So this area is very popular as well, just because you're very centrally located. You're close to all the freeways, and you have the ability to get downtown or down to the Lehigh area, depending on where you're working or where you're heading, very easily. So this one looks like it's, I mean, they tried to do a little bit of painting, but looks like, you know, it may need a repaint job. But it has newer cabinets from what you can see here in the pictures. Looks like they did a little bit of updating here in the last few years. Smaller size bedrooms from what we can see here. But overall, you know, this is what you're looking at to get here in the Taylorsville area. One of the things that's nice is you get that covered patio. So it's nice, you know, for the summers if you want to, you know, barbecue outside. And these homes are going to have a little bit of a decent yard, not the biggest, but looks like you're, you know, at 0.18 of an acre. So not bad of a yard here for the Taylorsville area. But I hope you're, you know, finding this information helpful. Before we jump into the you know, 750 or 500,000 to 750,000 price range, you know, if you're looking to make a move here to the Salt Lake City area, or are curious about, you know, what type of home, you know, you could, you know, qualify for here in the Salt Lake City area, feel free to reach out to me. You can call me, text me, or email me. You can also book a call with me directly down below. I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to helping you with your real estate needs here in the state of Utah. Now let's jump into the $500,000 to $750,000. As you can see here, we have you know, a lot nicer looking homes here in the $500,000 to $750,000 price range. First off, this one was just listed today. Looks like this is a new construction home by Homes. They're here in the Daybreak community as well. This one is currently priced at $670,000. It's a single family home, just over 1,300 square feet. So as you can see as well already, these are going to be a lot larger homes, giving you a lot more space. And obviously, you know, the price is also going to reflect that at a $670,000 price range. But this, like I said, this area is really nice. I really enjoy this area. You have a lot of outdoor activities here in the Daybreak community. But as we look through it, as you can see, very spacious, very modern. That wood flooring is really popular right now. That's what people are really looking for. You have the modern cabinets as well. It does have a little bit of a smaller kitchen, but overall you have some decent amount of space, and that island is very appealing as well. And then if we look at the bathrooms, very modern bathrooms as well, and laundry room with that modern flooring that people are really looking for. And then we have the bedrooms up here. We have the big primary bedroom with the walk-in shower and bathroom. Very nice bathroom here, and shower and tub. And then if we scroll a little bit further, we should be able to see some of the other bedrooms here. And then these do have a basement that hasn't been finished. So this is something that can be a pro or a con depending on your personal situation. But one of the good things with it being unfinished is you have the ability to be able to make it your own and do with it as what's going to work for you and your family. But these homes by Destination Homes are really nice. I've done several different tours on these type of homes as well. And the fixtures and just what they do, it just looks very nice, and they're very beautiful homes. So this is a single family home here in the South Jordan area. And then if we scroll down a little bit further, we can take a look at something like this here in the Harriman area. It's priced at $640,000. This is just over 3,000 square feet, built in 2004. 5 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom. Let's take a look at this one. So as you can see, you have that big driveway, 3-car garage, which can be very convenient. You have that front patio, which is nice as well. You have the front living area here. So these type of homes with this, where you have that split level, are very popular here in Salt Lake County. So you're going to see a lot of those. Where you walk in, you have that living area, and then you walk into the kitchen, and then you head down to the living area, an additional living area there and then you continue to the backyard. So these are very nice homes, but you can see that they have been built, not as old as some of the other homes that we looked at earlier, but they are a little bit outdated. and not as modern as some of the newer homes that were recently built. This one does look like it has a mother-in-law basement, which is nice. If you want to have a separate kitchen down in the basement, or if you have your mother-in-law that's living with you and you want to give them the basement. And a lot of these homes do have their independent entrance as well, which just makes it very convenient. But as you can see, very nice home, very nice yard, and you have a lot of space here compared to, like I said, the other homes that we looked at. And one of the things to keep in mind here, like I said, with the Harriman area, is that it's growing very fast. There's a lot of things happening, new construction. So I think it's an area that I personally think is going to continue to grow, and the values of the home are going to continue to increase here over the coming years. So that's some of the newer homes here in the Salt Lake County area. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the homes that have been sitting on the market for a little bit longer. Like I said, with these homes here, a lot of them are going to be single family homes in this price range. There are going to be some townhomes, probably not a whole lot of condos unless you're looking for something in a downtown area in this price range. But single family homes, there's going to be a lot of it, and that's what you're mostly going to be able to see here. But then let's look at some of these homes that have been on the market for a little bit longer. So let's take a look at this one right here in Riverton, priced at just under $680,000. Looks like this is a new construction, so it hasn't been completed yet. But this looks like to be an independent builder. So not a very big builder, but as you can see, this is a very spacious house. You get that big living room, a little bit of a smaller kitchen compared to the size of the living room itself, which can be a con or a detractor from a lot of people. But overall, they have nice fixtures, modern bathroom, the cabinets. And then these homes seem to be like they have a little bit of a larger lot as well. And this is a community that looks like they're going to be building over the next coming years as well. So it's somewhere that you're going to be able to get to know who your neighbors are, and be able to invite people to come look at the houses that you potentially want them to move into your area as the neighborhood continues to grow. But like I said, this home is going to be completed here this year, and it's a very nice home from what I can see. Haven't seen a whole lot from this builder, but it looks like, like I said, there are a little bit of a smaller builder here in the state of Utah or Salt Lake County. So let's go in and look here. Some of these other homes. So one of the things to keep in mind here is that we're looking at this price range of $500,000 to $750,000. Like I said, your money's going to go a lot further the farther you go out from Salt Lake County. If you're looking to stay, in like the Murray area, for example, like this home here, you're not going to get something as new as you would in Harriman. Or like Riverton or even South Jordan. So the homes that you are going to be looking at, like I said, in the higher price ranges, you're going to get more bang for your buck and even more space the more you look outside of Salt Lake County. So this home is currently priced at $640,000. This looks like it was a recent remodel, built in 1961, just under 2,400 square foot, 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom. And as you can see, looks like the exterior that they've done some upgrading and they made some changes. Obviously, there's been new paint, but it looks really nice with that stone look. And the inside looks beautiful already. You have very nice cabinets, new appliances. Really like that color of the door here. Looks like you have a little bit of like an office area here as you walk into the home. So very nice, so you can make it into a living area. So they've done a really good job with this remodel. It looks very nice. Just because, like I said, this is a little bit of an older home built in 1961. So in order to get it to this type of look, they had to do a lot of work to get it remodeled and get it in this condition. As you can see, the backyard needs a little bit of work. This needs to be landscaped, and looks like a lot of the concrete there has cracked through. But overall, you get a lot of space in these homes. Very beautiful updates that they've done to the home, and the bathrooms are really nice from what you can see. And this one you get a little bit of decent space here, and I believe from what I can see here that this one does sit on a little bit of a larger lot, and this one does have an unfinished basement, which is hard to find in homes that have been that are a little bit older. And as you can see here, it does have its own entrance from what you can tell here. So you have the ability to be able to make this basement your own, create a mother-in-law basement and be able to either rent it out or have your mother-in-law live there, whatever the case may be. But this one does stay up on a 1/4 of an acre, so as you can see, a lot bigger than some of the newer homes. A lot of the newer homes just don't have a whole lot of space when it comes to acreage. So you're they're building further up than they are wide. So that's something also to keep in mind, is that if you're looking for something with a lot more space as far as backyard or front yard, they're going to have to look at older homes that are a little bit on the older side. So we have some townhomes here in the $500,000 price range. I've done a tour on these homes as well, so if you want to see that, drop it in the comments and I can send you that link as well. And then we scroll down here, we have this home here in Harriman that's been on the market for 130 days, priced at $650,000. And this one is in Harriman with being just under 4,000 square feet, so this is a fairly large home. 5 bedroom, 4.5 bathroom, and sits on just 1.4 of an acre. So that kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier, that they do sit on a little bit smaller lots. Even though you're getting a very large home, the lots are going to be quite a bit smaller compared to some of the other homes. But overall, one of the things that I just noticed is that the same painting that we looked at the last house, this home also has that same painting in their living area. Interesting. But these older homes, are going to have a lot of wood accents, the wood cabinets, just because of during the time that these were built, that's what was in at the time. But you get a lot of space here in this house, with it being almost 4,000 square feet. You're going to have some pretty decent sized bedrooms and pretty decent sized living rooms as well. But very nice home. Smaller yard. One of the cons to keep in mind here with these homes that are going to be newer, like as I mentioned before, but overall a very beautiful home in a very nice area. And then let's take a look at one last home here. This one I'm looking at, it's just about almost at $750,000 price range. It's been on the market for 132 days. Looks like it's under construction right now, so it's still to be completed. But they probably finished one in the past or before. But very beautiful in the front. You have that driveway where you can drive through and then be able to still access your garage. The backyard does need to be landscaped, which typically builders aren't going to do that. That's something that you have to do on your own if you're purchasing a brand new home. But I'm really loving that wall fireplace, stone wall fireplace. It's something that gives that very modern look. So it makes it very beautiful. And then you have the kitchen there, decent size cabinet space. Bathrooms look very nice. The bedrooms have the wood flooring as well, making it very easy and convenient. So overall, this home is very beautiful, and I would imagine this one also has an unfinished basement, so you can make it your own. But overall, I hope this information has been helpful to give you an idea of what the homes are, in different price ranges here in the Salt Lake Valley. Obviously, if you're going over $750,000, you're going to be getting into homes that are $1 million, a lot bigger, a lot nicer. But obviously that also comes at a price. But don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future videos about what it's like to live here in the Salt Lake City area and the state of Utah. And make sure you check out this video also. I'll see you on the next one.